Hi everyone, here is Actor. Welcome back for more Infinite Magicraid content. Today I want to give you some tips to stay alive against Margarita Biseiden Phocas teams. So, yeah, this is the team I'm currently using. So as you can see, I have an Elaina, a Figan, and Guhanna, who are great heroes to reduce the damage you are gonna take. So first of all, Figan is an epic hero. So he is normally he is easy to get, and if you can manage to get his second exclusive, he will shine in arena and every content in the game, because he will give you on all your allies a death buff 2. That means a 60% death bonus at the beginning of each wave. This is huge. So second thing, I'm using Guhanna without exclusive. At the beginning, on the first 2 turns of every wave, you will have 12% damage reduction on every hero in your team. So this is great. It's a direct damage reduction. And also I'm using Elaina for the same reason. She will reduce 26% of the critical damage taken by your allies with her passive. So yeah, 3 sources of damage reduction. Then I'm using Catherine and Lucifer, but here that doesn't matter. It's only a random support and a DPS to do the job then. So let's jump into the fight and see how it works. So the goal here is to stay alive, and you just have to kill the Luna and then the Margarita. So yeah, as you can see, I have the death buff on my heroes. Figan is dying, but my heroes are still alive, and as you saw, they healed themselves when my Figan died. It's because of the emblems on my heroes. So I'm gonna jump into this right after the battle. So yeah, as you could see, it was very easy to beat. So now let's jump into my heroes, and yeah, I'm gonna show you my emblems. This is the reason why I'm using the defensive one on every single hero on my account. So they get a bit more defense, they get more heals, they restores their own HP whenever an ally died. So and now my Figan dies. This is why all my heroes healed themselves. On my support, I also have this one who reduces the damage they take when an hero die in my team. This one lower a lot, trust me, it's a lot of damage reduction, critical damage reduction, thanks to the tenacity buff. And this one also will heal them because I take more than 25% damage in one attack. Okay? So this is really important, and as you can see here, I'm using also it on her. So yeah, this one on her. I'm using it on Guhanna too. Yeah, I'm using it on Elaina. I'm using it on Greta. Yeah, as you can see here. I'm using it on every hero in my account. Same for Mutu. He's a DPS, and all my DPS have this one, because I want them to survive. And this is why this tab is very important. Defensive tab is great. Another thing on my supports, as you can see here, I prefer to have some tenacity instead of other stats. The reason why I'm doing this, it's because I'm forging this set only for all my heroes. This bring a 15% death bonus, so this is great for the defense. And also 30% tenacity. 30% is a huge critical damage reduction. So if you want to stay alive, you have to bring all these things to your heroes. So direct damage, DPS are not that great against my team. still I have some issues facing HP burners, but yeah, I'm also using heroes that can cleanse my other heroes, so I have some things to stay alive. But yeah, this is what I'm using to reduce the damage I take on my allies. So now, one more thing. If I go on the gallery, I'm gonna show you other heroes who are great to reduce damages. Sadora is the queen to reduce damages taken by your allies with her passive. Once she is exclusive 3, she will reduce the damage taken by all allies by 25% at the beginning of each wave. 25% is huge. My Guhanna only reduces 12% direct damage taken by my allies. 25% is huge. And also she brings other things, a Civil Wound in AoE and also a Silence. She is broken. Not broken, but very, very useful, very strong in any arena defense team. Another hero who can be a great here, it's him. Timmy is great because of his passive. I think this is the best hero in the game to reduce the damage you take with his passive. He brings a consolidation 1 for 2 turns at the beginning of each wave, which means you will reduce 20% damages you will take with your heroes, which is huge. And also he will lower 10% crit damage taken by your allies when he is alive. So this is huge. He also brings some great offensive debuffs here and a speed down here. So this hero is great here. If you want to survive, if you want your DPS to survive, you can bring Gustav here. He won't die on the first turn, and trust me, using his ultimate, he can one-shot the Margarita. So yeah, he is great here. Another hero who is great, in the Holy Light Parliament, you have Shielder, who is great because of his passive. He is doing the same as Figan, but with an only 30% death bonus at the beginning of each wave, but he can also remove shields and apply some silence and death down, so he is a nice option here. And another great tips here, if you are using multiple heroes from the Doom Legion, the faction bonus here will reduce the damage you will take for every layer of buff you have on your heroes. So if you are using Figan, you have a 60% death bonus. If you are using also Timmy, you have consolidation, so you already have 2 buffs at the beginning of the wave. So you will reduce the damage you will take by an extra 3%. This is not that great, but this is 3%. It's nice. So that was all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and as usual, if it's the case, please like, comment and subscribe, and see you soon. Bye bye.
Infinite Magicraid. Play to slay.